Good afternoon, South Africa. My name is Jeannie D, and welcome to a brand new week of Afternoon Express. Now, today we bring you one of the most respected men in the entertainment industry. Actor, writer, director Akin Amotso is going to be live in our loft today. He has been up to so much, and I cannot wait to unpack and share his story with you today on Afternoon Express. Then today is the Afternoon Explore series, where Danilo goes and gets some hip-hop dancing lessons. Now, I'm not entirely sure how well it goes, so be sure to stay tuned for that, because it's going to be quite exciting. He's not the best dancer when it comes to it. I know he does enjoy quite a good twerk every now and then, but because of that, we are asking you on social media, have you ever done anything to break out of your comfort zone and try something new? So comment on our Facebook page for Afternoon Express, or tweet us at Afternoon Chat using our official hashtag Afternoon Express, or maybe send us some Instagram videos, perhaps, of you doing some moves. One place, though, that Danilo is fairly comfortable is in a kitchen with a very attractive lady.
Yes, good afternoon, South Africa. My name is Danilo Aquista, and all I'm going to say is, You can bring in those moves into the kitchen too. Why not? Nadia, welcome back to Afternoon Express. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. So we're stepping into our comfort zones today in the kitchen. We're making something that is so delicious. It's one of the staples of anyone's diet when it comes to cooking your own meals. We're making a delicious pork belly. But what goes with that is something that I think a lot of South Africans need to take into account, which is sugar-free bastings and sort of like, what do you call it, marinating
Absolutely.
sauces.
So I'm doing something where you wouldn't expect to find sugar, but there's a lot of sugar usually in them. So I'm doing a nice smoky barbecue marinade.
Oh, yummy.
And I've got some awesome techniques in a way to not have sugar in and like sweat things off, sweat the veggies off. So if you want, if you don't mind pulling that over to the heat.
I can do that in
And what I did before is it takes quite a bit of time to sweat the onions down, and this releases all the sugars and the caramels in there. So you can see it's like this golden color. It's nice and soft. That's just one way you can release sugars and sweetness in there.
So recently I heard that a typical can of cola would have like almost over 10 teaspoons of sugar in it. And it's so weird to see that all these things that you would eat on a sort of daily basis have got so much sugar in it that's hidden away from you. And today this is a nice way for you to learn a new recipe that takes out that sugar, that added extra sugar. And I know particularly my cousin gave up sugar for Lent. Yeah. So this is a nice way to kind of like get him to eat a recipe that you can have.
Absolutely. So a lot of people did, and I think it's one of the common things that people give up first is sugar when you're trying to cut back. So that's one way, is releasing sugars in the vegetables. I mean, some people use beetroot in cakes, carrots in cakes. I mean, that's, you know, apple purees to replace egg. I mean, that's another way, and sweetness. I've also got some dates, so obviously that's another one that will bring in a lot of sweetness in there.
Dates were a supplement for sort of a sweetener in my smoothies in the morning, which is to add those in.
This is tamarind paste. It's going to add that smoky, that sour.
Tamarind paste. What is a tamarind? Do you know? I'm not too sure.
It's a pod, so it's almost it's in a nut in a pod.
Oh, I've never heard of tamarinds before in my life.
So I've soaked these dates, so they're nice and soft.
Turning down the heat a bit. Yeah, go for it. Pop those in.
Pop those in.
Oh, yummy. So this is adding another sort of extra dynamic of sweetness in there.
We've got some awesome smoky paprika. So that's going to add the smoke to your classic barbecue. And then chili flakes, because this adds like awesome heat. You can add less, and you actually don't need to add it if you don't want the heat.
Yeah, please won't you do the adding, because last time I did it, I kind of emptied half the container and everyone was very upset.
Apple cider vinegar for that tang.
Yummy. Delicious. So by the way, if you've just tuned into the show, we're making this delicious barbecue sauce over here, which is going to be used to baste and kind of make with our pork belly. We're going to be making a pork belly later on in the show to do it with.
So it doesn't only need to be on pork belly. You can do it on chicken wings.
Yummy.
Put those on the bride.
So it's a marinating sauce you can make and keep.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, you can keep it. And then there's tomato puree.
Which is different to tomato paste?
Yes.
Is
so
it?
it's thinner. Okay. It's not as concentrated. It also has no sugar in it at all.
Aha.
And you just boil that down for about 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, until it's reduced half in size. Okay. And then we're going to blitz it.
Done and dusted. So then what you would just do is take your blitz, and then what does it end up looking like? Do you have a final one for us to see?
So it's beautiful and thick like this. You can put it in a jar and put it in the fridge for up to 2 weeks, or you can use it straight away. I would allow it to cool down before you use it, though.
Yummy.
For sure, yeah.
Nadia Wagner, it's always an honor to have you in the loft with us. I learned so many cool tips and tricks. And if you are one of those people who've maybe given up sugar for Lent and are waiting for that Easter weekend to come, this coming weekend, when you can break your fast, maybe have this meal for the entire week so you can just indulge in all of that sweet and goodness later on over the Easter weekend. And if you want the details simply on how to make your basting sauce, to keep it at home, to make sure you can marinate your own different meats at home, you can SMS the keyword sauce to 33650. That will cost you R1.50, and those free SMSs don't apply. You'll get an SMS, and on that SMS will be all the details you're going to need in order to find more details around like sort of where the shopping list is and what the sort of recipe and the steps are.
You can get everything
at
Woolies.
Fantastic. Amazing. And if you missed any of the steps, here's a quick recap. Yum. And then later on in the show on Afternoon Express, we're going to be showing you how to use this the really cool sauce to make our pork belly. So Nadia joins us in the loft today, and she'll be showing us all of those details later on. And coming up after the break, Akino Matoso joins us on the couch.